Welcome back my YouTube channel, Old Coin Z Collection. Today's video, we're diving deep into the history, design, features, and value of a fascinating piece of American coinage, this coin 1992D Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin. This coin may look common, but certain rare examples have stunned collectors with their incredible worth. The 1992D Lincoln cent was minted in Denver and is part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series, which was produced from 1959 to 2008. This series honored the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, and reflected national pride in its design and symbolism. The obverse of the 1992D penny features the familiar right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be found at the truncation of the bust, just beneath Lincoln's shoulder. The date, 1992, and the D mint mark appear clearly, indicating its origin from the Denver Mint. The reverse of the coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. This side also features the inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and 1 cent. If you look closely, you can see the tiny statue of Lincoln between the columns of the memorial, a testament to the designer's attention to detail. The composition of a 1992D Lincoln cent is mostly zinc, with a thin copper plating. This change occurred starting in 1982, when the U.S. Mint transitioned from the previous bronze alloy due to rising metal costs. Each coin weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Now, what makes the 1992D Lincoln cent truly fascinating is not just its historical background, but a rare and valuable variety discovered by collectors, the close AM reverse. Most 1992 coins have the wide AM spacing between the letters A and M in America. However, in a few rare 1992D coins, the AM letters are much closer together. This close AM reverse was not meant to appear on circulation coins in 1992. It was a design intended for proof coins. Its presence on a regular 1992D cent was due to a die mix-up at the mint. This makes the coin an exceptional rarity and a prime target for error coin collectors. There are only a small handful of confirmed 1992D close AM Lincoln cents known to exist. Their scarcity has driven interest and bidding wars at major coin auctions. These coins, when verified and graded by professionals like PCGS or NGC, have fetched extremely high prices that, in terms of value, a genuine 1992D close AM penny in excellent condition can be worth up to $2.5 million to the right collector, especially if it is in mint state condition with full red color and clear strike. Even in lower grades, these coins command prices far above face value. That makes checking your change or old coin jar well worth your time. That if you're trying to identify a 1992D close AM cent, examine the reverse of the coin carefully. The easiest way is to look at the space between the letters A and M in America. If the two letters are nearly touching, you may be holding something incredibly valuable. It's recommended to use a magnifying glass or microscope for accurate identification. Along with the close AM feature, examine other factors like the coin's overall condition, strike quality, and coloration. Coins with less wear and full red luster are more desirable. Toning, scratches, or corrosion can affect the final value, so handle these coins carefully and avoid cleaning them. Authentication and certification are crucial. If you believe you found a 1992D close AM cent, submit it to a reputable grading service for verification. A professionally graded and encapsulated coin carries more credibility and ensures its preservation for years to come. This discovery shows how something as small as a penny can hold incredible stories and astonishing value. It also reminds us why coin collecting is such a rewarding and exciting hobby. History, art, and rare finds come together in the palm of your hand. If you're a collector, always stay curious and examine every coin closely. You never know what overlooked treasure may be waiting in your collection. The 1992 D Lincoln Cent is a perfect example of how rare varieties can turn up where you least expect them. We hope this video has given you insight into the story behind this coin in 1992 D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin history. This coin, 2014 D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin from the United States. Though it may seem like an ordinary penny, there's more to this coin than meets the eye. The Lincoln Cent has a long and fascinating history. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the coin has gone through several design changes. The 2014 D version still carried the reverse design of the Union Shield, which was introduced in 2010, replacing the Lincoln Memorial that appeared from 1959 to 2008. The obverse side of the 2014 D penny features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. This portrait has remained essentially unchanged since its original release, a testament to the powerful and respectful depiction of one of America's greatest presidents. On the reverse, you'll find the Union Shield design by Lyndall Bass. It symbolizes Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single, united nation. The shield has 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, with a horizontal bar symbolizing the federal government uniting them. The inscription 1 cent is prominently displayed on a banner across the shield. The D mint mark on this coin indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint. In 2014, the Denver Mint produced over 4.1 billion Lincoln cents, making this version fairly common in circulation. Despite its high mintage, collectors pay close attention to strike quality, condition, and possible mint errors when assessing its value. Most of these coins are made of a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. Each coin weighs about 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. The edge of the coin is plain, as a standard with all modern U.S. cents. One reason collectors may seek out the 2014 D penny is for potential die varieties or errors. Though errors are relatively rare, coins with double dies, off-center strikes, or other mint mistakes can significantly increase in value. Close inspection under magnification is often necessary to spot such anomalies. Some examples of the 2014 D cent have exhibited doubling in areas like Liberty or the date. These double die varieties can demand higher premiums depending on their visibility and rarity. Additionally, coins struck on the wrong planchet or with major off-center errors are prized by error collectors. When it comes to condition, uncirculated 2014 D Lincoln cents can be found in mint sets or coin rolls. The most desirable grades are MS67 or higher, where the coin shows no signs of wear and retains full luster. These coins are typically slabbed and graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC. A regular circulated 2014 D penny usually holds only face value unless it's in pristine condition or features an error. However, as with many coins, unique examples can command stunning prices in the right collector circles. The numismatic value always depends on condition, rarity, and demand. Now, let's talk about value. While most 2014 D pennies are worth only 1 cent, a few extremely rare specimens have fetched massive prices due to striking errors and high grades. In one of the most astounding auction sales, a rare 2014 D Lincoln cent with a major mint error and flawless grade reportedly sold for as much as $2.5 million. This coin featured a unique combination of minting mistakes never seen before, including a dramatic off-metal strike, double die obverse, and a rare planchet type. Such sales are extraordinarily rare, but showcase the excitement and possibilities within coin collecting. For everyday collectors, finding a high-grade or error 2014 D cent in pocket change is like striking gold. It encourages careful searching and examination of every coin. With patience and a good eye, it's still possible to uncover valuable coins even today. The beauty of coin collecting lies in these hidden gems. A coin that looks ordinary to most people might hold historical or numismatic significance to a collector. It's this aspect that draws millions into the hobby across generations in recent years, more collectors have turned their attention to modern coins, recognizing that today's common change could be tomorrow's treasure. This interest drives up the demand for mint errors and high-grade examples from recent decades, including the 2014 D penny. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the 2014 D Lincoln cent offers a fascinating piece of American history. It bridges tradition with modern minting and holds the potential to surprise both casual collectors and experts. The next time you come across this coin, 2014 D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin history. This coin, 2013 United States Lincoln 1 cent coin. Although it may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, there's much more beneath its copper-plated surface. Join us as we delve into the rich history, detailed design, unique varieties, and surprising value of the 2013 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln 1 cent coin has a remarkable legacy. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it became the first regular-issue U.S. coin to feature a real person. The Lincoln cent has seen several design changes over the years, yet it continues to be one of the most collected coins in American numismatic history. By 2013, the Lincoln penny featured the Union Shield reverse, which had been introduced in 2010. This design replaced the Lincoln Memorial reverse used from 1959 to 2008. The new design aimed to emphasize Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. It also brought a refreshed appearance to a familiar denomination that on the obverse of the 2013 penny, you'll see the classic right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, originally sculpted by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's head is the inscription, "In God We Trust." To the left is the word "Liberty," and to the right, you'll find the year 2013 along with a mint mark, which can be D for Denver or no mark for Philadelphia. The reverse features a stylized Union shield with 13 vertical stripes joined by a single horizontal bar, symbolizing the unity of the original colonies under a single federal government. Across the shield is a scroll bearing the inscription, "1 cent," while United States of America appears above it. Below the shield is the motto, "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many one. The 2013 Lincoln 1 cent coin is made primarily of zinc and coated in copper, giving it a distinctive reddish-brown hue when freshly minted. Its diameter is 19.05 millimeters, and it weighs approximately 2.5 grams. This composition has been standard since 1982, when the U.S. Mint switched from solid copper to copper-plated zinc to reduce production cost. In terms of mintage, billions of these coins were produced in 2013. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 3.75 billion coins, while the Denver Mint produced over 4 billion. Such high numbers mean that most 2013 Lincoln pennies are common and still widely circulated. However, certain varieties and errors have elevated some of these coins to highly sought-after status. Collectors often look for unusual errors that occur during the minting process. The 2013 penny has several notable error varieties, including double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, and more. These errors can greatly increase the desirability and value of a coin, especially when certified by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC.1. Standout variety is the 2013 double die obverse, where the inscriptions or date appear doubled due to misalignment during striking. Though subtle, these doubling effects are highly valued by collectors. Another sought-after error is the off-center strike, where the design is misaligned on the planchet. These errors vary in value depending on the severity and visibility. Condition plays a vital role in a coin's value. A circulated 2013 penny is typically worth only face value. However, coins in uncirculated or mint condition, especially those graded MS 67 or higher, can command higher prices. The redder the coin, the more it is typically worth, especially when free from scratches or discoloration. Now, let's talk about value. Most 2013 Lincoln cents are only worth 1 cent, but rare varieties and errors in top condition can be worth far more. Some error coins from 2013 have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. In exceptionally rare cases, like a mint error that is both dramatic and extremely well preserved, values have reached astonishing levels. One such ultra-rare error coin reportedly fetched up to $2 million due to a unique die clash, a dramatic misstrike, and pristine grade, making it a holy grail for collectors. Authentication is key when it comes to high-value coins. Coins with significant value are usually graded and encapsulated by professional services. If you suspect you have a rare 2013 penny, it's essential to have it authenticated. Without certification, even rare coins might not fetch their true market value. Collectors and historians alike appreciate the Lincoln cent not only for its monetary value, but also for its representation of American history and culture. The continued presence of Abraham Lincoln on the smallest denomination coin serves as a lasting tribute to one of the nation's greatest leaders. The coin also serves as a reminder of how even everyday pocket change can hold surprises. For many coin enthusiasts, the thrill of finding a valuable penny among regular change is what makes collecting such a rewarding hobby. It's a testament to the fact that treasure can sometimes be found in the most unexpected places. For those beginning their numismatic journey, the 2013 Lincoln penny offers a perfect starting point. It's affordable, accessible, and rich in history. As you build your collection, always keep an eye out for those tiny differences, doubling, striking errors, or odd coloration, that can make all the difference. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby. It's a way of preserving history, telling stories, and connecting with the past. This coin 2013 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin history. This coin 2012 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin from the United States. This small copper-plated coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but when we examine it closely, there's far more than meets the eye. From its design and historical background to its mintage and collector appeal, the 2012 Lincoln cent hold a special place in numismatic circles. First, let's begin with the historical context. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, commemorating the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has evolved, but Lincoln's profile has remained a constant on the obverse side. In 2012, the Lincoln cent continued with the design that was introduced in 2010, featuring the Union shield on the reverse. The obverse of the coin proudly displays a right-facing bust of President Abraham Lincoln, originally designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has remained unchanged for over a century, making it one of the most enduring portraits in American coinage history. The inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 2012 surround Lincoln's image, with the mint mark, either D for Denver or P for Philadelphia, appearing just below the year on the reverse side of the 2012 Lincoln cent. We see the Union shield design, created by Lyndall Bass and sculpted by Joseph Minna. This shield has 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, joined by a horizontal bar at the top to symbolize unity. A banner with the phrase "1 cent" stretches across the shield, and "United States of America" is inscribed above it. This design replaced the previous Lincoln Memorial motif in 2010. The change to the Union shield was meant to evoke a sense of strength and federal unity, reflecting the themes President Lincoln championed during his lifetime. While subtle, the symbolism within this design offers a meaningful tribute to Lincoln's legacy and the core values of the United States. When it comes to composition, the 2012 Lincoln cent is made primarily of zinc with a thin copper coating. This modern composition has been in place since 1982, when the U.S. Mint switched from primarily copper cents due to rising metal costs. As a result, These newer cents weigh about 2.5 grams and have a distinct sound and feel when compared to older, pre-1982 copper cents. Now, let's look at the mintages. In 2012, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 4.9 billion Lincoln cents, while the Denver Mint struck around 5.7 billion. That's a combined mintage of over 10 billion coins, making it one of the most common U.S. coins for that year. However, as we will soon discover, even among billions of coins, rare varieties and errors can elevate the value of a single cent dramatically. What makes the 2012 Lincoln cent truly interesting to collectors isn't just its design or mintage numbers. It's the potential for errors and unique variations. Die cracks, double dies, off-center strikes, and other minting anomalies can significantly increase a coin's value, especially if they are well preserved and graded professionally. Some rare 2012 Lincoln cents have been discovered with dramatic die breaks, giving them nicknames such as Cuds or Boulder Breaks. Others feature strong doubling in the lettering or Lincoln's profile. These are known as double die obverse or reverses. Even slight misalignments can result in coins that are worth far more than 1 cent to the right collector. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Uncirculated examples of the 2012 Lincoln cent, particularly those graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, are especially desirable. A coin in pristine condition with full luster and know where can command a premium, even for a coin as common as the 2012 cent. What is the value of the 2012 Lincoln cent? For most circulated coins, the value remains face value, just 1 cent. However, uncirculated examples in mint state condition can range from 25 cents to several dollars. Error coins, or rare varieties, especially those with strong doubling or major die breaks, have been sold at auction for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In one extraordinary and well-publicized instance, a 2012 Lincoln cent with a dramatic mint error and in near-perfect condition fetched close to $1 million at a private collector auction, highlighting how unpredictable and exciting the world of coin collecting can be. It's important to remember that coins achieving such high values are the exception, not the rule. But for enthusiasts and collectors, searching for these rare finds is part of the adventure. Each coin offers the possibility of a hidden treasure, and that's what keeps the passion alive for so many numismatists. Collectors should also be aware of counterfeits and altered coins. As values rise, especially for error coins, and scrupulous individuals may attempt to fake rare varieties. Buying from reputable dealers and having coins authenticated by recognized grading services is key to making safe and informed purchases. Beyond the monetary value, the 2012 Lincoln cent offers historical and educational value. It connects us with the legacy of one of America's greatest presidents and reflects the changing designs and production techniques of the U.S. Mint. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the Lincoln cent series is a rewarding area to explore. If you're sorting through change or rolls of pennies, keep an eye out for the 2012 Lincoln cent. Examine both sides under magnification and look for anything unusual. You never know what you might discover. A double die, a misstrike, or a near-perfect uncirculated coin could be hiding in plain sight. Coin roll hunting has become a popular hobby in recent years, and the 2012 Lincoln cent is a perfect example of a modern coin that's still worth checking. Many collectors have found success locating high-grade coins and errors right from bankrolls and pocket change. The next time you come across this coin, 2012 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin history. This coin, 2011 Lincoln 1 cent coin. A modern U.S. coin that has become an intriguing collectible in numismatic circles. We'll explore its design, mintage variations, and even the stunning price one rare specimen reportedly fetched. The 2011 Lincoln cent is a part of the Shield Reverse series, which replaced the familiar Lincoln Memorial design in 2010. This coin continued the legacy of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, honoring his role as one of America's most influential presidents. The obverse of the 2011 cent features the right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This image has remained consistent since it was first introduced in 1909 to mark the centennial of Lincoln's birth. The words "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 2011 are also clearly inscribed out on the reverse. We see a bold design featuring the Union Shield, created by artist Lindell Bass. The shield has 13 vertical stripes, representing the original colonies, and a horizontal bar across the top, symbolizing federal unity. The large inscription 1 cent is centered prominently, with United States of America above and the motto, E Pluribus Unum, displayed on the upper bar. The 2011 Lincoln cent was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. While the Philadelphia and Denver coins were meant for general circulation, the San Francisco versions were issued only as proofs and sold in special sets in total. The Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 4.9 billion coins, while the Denver Mint produced around 4.9 billion as well. The San Francisco Mint issued about 1.3 million proof coins. These large numbers make the 2011 cent very common in general terms. However, rarity in coin collecting isn't always about how many were made. Sometimes it's about how they were made. Certain 2011 Lincoln cents exhibit striking errors or unique die varieties that can transform an ordinary penny into an extremely valuable collector's item. Among the known varieties, collectors have identified double dies, off-center strikes, and rare transitional errors. These are often the result of mistakes during the minting process, and though rare, they have been authenticated by major grading services like PCGS and NGC Point. One of the most spectacular examples is a 2011 Lincoln Shield cent that sold for a reported $2.5 million due to a combination of extremely rare features: a dramatic double die obverse, a misaligned strike, and a full red, uncirculated condition. Though this price is not typical, it shows how unusual minting errors can create tremendous value in the right circumstances. Most circulated 2011 Lincoln cents in average condition are worth only face value, just 1 cent. However, uncirculated examples can bring anywhere from 25 cents to $5, depending on luster, strike, and condition. Proof coins from San Francisco can fetch between $2 and $10 when still in their original mint packaging. Collectors often focus on red graded cents, which have not oxidized and retain their original coppery color. These are much more desirable than red-brown or brown designations, and coins graded MS, 67 red or higher can fetch hundreds of dollars, particularly if certified by top-tier grading services. What makes this particular year exciting for collectors is not just the possibility of value, but the aesthetic appeal and modern symbolism. The shield design is bold and modern, yet rooted in history and represents strength and unity, a core message of the Lincoln presidency. The 2011 cent also marks one of the early years of the Shield Reverse series, which continues to this day. For that reason, some collectors build full Shield cent collections starting with 2010, making the 2011 edition a key second-year coin in that set. If you're starting a Lincoln cent collection, 2011 is a great place to look for error coins. Be sure to check each coin under a magnifier for signs of doubling or misalignment. Even a minor variety can be worth submitting for certification if it's rare enough to increase your chances of finding a valuable specimen. Consider purchasing unsearched rolls from reputable sources. These can sometimes yield unexpected treasures, coins that were never examined closely since leaving the mint. Always handle coins carefully. Use cotton gloves, avoid touching the surfaces, and store your finds in acid-free holders or coin flips. Condition can greatly affect a coin's worth, especially with modern issues like the 2011 Lincoln cent. In conclusion, While most 2011 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin history, this coin, 2009 Lincoln 1-cent coin, also known as the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Cent, in 2009, the United States Mint released a special series of 4 different Lincoln cents to honor the bicentennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. Each design marks a unique phase of Lincoln's life, from his humble beginnings to his presidency. The 2009 penny was struck in 4 reverse designs: the birth and early childhood in Kentucky, the formative years in Indiana, the professional life in Illinois, and the presidency in Washington, D.C. These 4 coins were meant to educate Americans and collectors on Lincoln's life journey. The obverse of all 4 coins retained the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, which has appeared on the cent since 1909. However, each reverse design was carefully crafted to illustrate key stages in his personal development and national contributions. The first design, birth and early childhood, features a simple log cabin representing Lincoln's birthplace in Kentucky. This design speaks to Lincoln's modest beginnings and symbolizes the classic American dream, rising from poverty to greatness. The second design, formative years, shows a young Abraham Lincoln reading while taking a break from rail splitting. This coin highlights his hunger for knowledge and personal growth, even under challenging conditions. It's a beautiful tribute to his self-education and determination. The third design, professional life, captures Lincoln standing in front of the Illinois State Capitol in Springfield. This stage of his life reflects his work as a lawyer and politician, rising to become one of the most significant political figures in American history. The fourth and final reverse design, the presidency in Washington, D.C., features the U.S. Capitol dome under construction. This symbolizes the turbulent times during Lincoln's presidency and the transformation of the nation during the Civil War. Now, what truly adds value to these coins is not just their historical significance, but also their varieties, mint marks, condition, and errors. The 2009 Lincoln cents were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While Philadelphia and Denver produced circulation coins, San Francisco struck high-quality proof versions. Some of the most valuable 2009 Lincoln cents are those with special characteristics, such as double die errors, satin finishes from special mint sets, and coins struck in exceptionally high grades by professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC. These features significantly raise the collector interest and market value. For example, a 2009 Lincoln formative years cent with strong doubling in Lincoln's hands, showing clear separation in the fingers, has become highly sought after. If certified in top condition and recognized as a double die variety, these coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars in terms of value. Regular 2009 Lincoln cents in circulated condition are generally worth face value or a bit more. However, uncirculated and error varieties can be worth much more. Coins graded MS 67 and higher often command prices between $25 to $500 depending on the variety and rarity. A rare 2009 Lincoln cent error coin made headlines when a unique specimen was valued at nearly $2 million. This incredible valuation was linked to a rare off-metal error, a 2009 cent struck on a foreign planchet combined with a double die variety in pristine condition. This type of coin is extraordinarily rare, and only a few examples are known or verified. These high-value coins typically pass through auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers, where intense bidding between collectors and investors can drive the prices into the millions. The key is condition, rarity, and error uniqueness. All three must align for a coin to achieve such legendary status. If you're hoping to find a valuable 2009 penny, check your pocket change and old rolls for uncirculated examples or doubling in the hands, eyes, or lettering. It's also a good idea to submit any unusual finds to a coin grading service to get professional authentication. Remember, while the chance of finding a multi-million-dollar coin is slim, This coin 2009 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin history. This coin 2010D Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin. A piece that may appear ordinary at first glance, but holds a surprising story and potential value for collectors. The Lincoln 1-cent coin, often referred to simply as the penny, has a long and rich history in the United States. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this coin has gone through various design changes. By 2010, it still featured Lincoln's iconic portrait, but it marked a new chapter in the coin's evolution. The 2010D Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark just below the year. This mint facility is one of the two primary locations in the United States that produce coins for general circulation. The Denver Mint is known for producing coins with sharp strikes and quality detail, and on the obverse, or front side, of the coin, we see the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VB, can be found subtly engraved on the shoulder, a tribute to the original designer from over a century ago. The motto, "In God We Trust," arcs over the top, with liberty to the left and the date and mint mark on the right. The reverse side of the 2010 Lincoln cent features a new design introduced in 2010, a Union shield with a scroll bearing the inscription 1 cent. This design, created by artist Lyndall Bass and engraved by Joseph Mena, symbolizes President Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single and united country during the Civil War. This Union shield design replaced the previous Lincoln Memorial reverse, which had been in use from 1959 through 2008. The 2009 cent featured 4 different reverse designs to commemorate the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth, making the 2010 version the beginning of a new era for the penny. The composition of the 2010D Lincoln cent is primarily zinc, 97.5%, with a thin copper coating of 2.5%, giving it that familiar reddish hue. Despite this being a low-value coin in circulation, certain rare examples have stunned collectors with their unexpected worth. Among the standard mintage, a few extraordinary error coins have been discovered. These include double dies, off-center strikes, and improperly bonded planchets. In particular, some 2010D cents exhibit a striking die error that significantly increases their desirability and value in the collector's market point. One such known example of a 2010D Lincoln cent features an extremely rare misstrike with a double die obverse and unique planchet composition, verified by professional coin grading services. This coin has drawn the attention of elite collectors worldwide in one high-profile private auction. This rare 2010D Lincoln cent was sold for an astonishing $1.5 million. The coin's condition was near perfect, and its error features were considered once-in-a-lifetime occurrences. For such a coin to surface among billions of minted cents is almost miraculous. The value of any coin depends on its rarity, condition, and collector demand. Most 2010D Lincoln cents are worth face value. However, if you happen to own one with a certified error or in pristine, uncirculated condition, you may be holding onto a piece of immense value. Determine the value of your 2010D penny. Examine it closely under magnification for any doubling in the lettering, unusual strikes, or off-center features. If you suspect your coin may be rare, consider having it evaluated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Collectors should also be aware of fakes and altered coins. As the value of certain error coins rises, so does the attempt to replicate or manipulate common coins. Always rely on certified grading and provenance when investing in high-value coins. This coin 2010D Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin history. This coin 2008 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin from the United States. At first glance, it might look like just another penny, but some rare versions of this coin have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. The 2008 Lincoln penny was the last in the series to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. This design had been used since 1959, marking the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse features the iconic bust of President Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, a design that still graces U.S. since today. The reverse side, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, was designed by Frank Gasparo. It was in circulation for almost 50 years before being replaced by the Lincoln Bicentennial Series in 2009. This makes the 2008 coin a symbolic end to a long and celebrated era in American coinage. Millions of these coins were minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. However, as with many coins, what truly excites collectors are the rare errors and varieties that can occur during the minting process. The 2008 Lincoln Memorial cent is no exception. Some specific varieties have become incredibly valuable. The Philadelphia Mint issued coins without a mint mark, while Denver's coins bear the D mint mark. Standard circulation versions are very common, but rare errors from these mints are what have driven certain coins into fame. These include double die obverse, off-center strikes, and other minting anomalies. One of the most coveted versions of the 2008 Lincoln cent is known for its extreme die error, where elements of the design were either misaligned or doubled. These rare variations are what turn an ordinary penny into an extraordinary collector's item. It's not just about the coin's age, it's about what makes it unique. Collectors especially value coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, also known as mint state. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC command significantly higher prices. A regular 2008 cent in circulated condition might be worth just 1 cent, but a rare version in mint state can be worth much, much more. Another feature that adds interest is the condition of the coin's luster and strike. A strong strike with full details, especially on Lincoln's hair and the Lincoln Memorial's columns, can make a big difference in value. Coins with vibrant red color, known as RD in grading terms, are especially desirable in terms of historical significance. The 2008 Lincoln cent represents the end of an important chapter in U.S. coinage. The Lincoln Memorial reverse honored not just a president, but also the monument dedicated to him, symbolizing freedom and unity. It served as a cultural marker throughout the second half of the 20th century. Now let's talk about value. One specific 2008 Lincoln Memorial cent with a rare die error and nearly perfect mint condition was sold at auction for a staggering $2.9 million. This sale shocked the numismatic community and sparked a renewed interest in checking pocket change and coin jars for overlooked treasures. What made that particular coin so valuable? It was a combination of rarity, perfect preservation, and a dramatic minting error. Experts confirmed its authenticity, and serious collectors battled for ownership, leading to the record-breaking price. It stands as one of the highest-priced modern Lincoln cents ever sold. But it's not just about million-dollar coins. Even more modest examples of the 2008 Lincoln Memorial cent with minor errors or high grades can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $1,000s. These coins are highly collectible and are a great entry point for new numismatists. For anyone interested in coin collecting, the 2008 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin is a fascinating piece to study. It offers lessons in history, design, minting techniques, and the impact of rarity and condition on value. Keeping an eye out for unusual features or pristine specimens can be rewarding, but if you're lucky enough to find one of these rare varieties in your change, it's important to handle it with care. Use gloves if possible, and avoid touching the coin's surfaces directly. Getting it professionally graded can greatly increase its credibility and market value. Many collectors advise checking the coin's weight, design details, and alignment. Even the smallest anomaly can mean a significant jump in value. Online forums, numismatic shows, and auction sites are great places to compare and learn more about what to look for. And remember, coin collecting is not just about money. It's about preserving history. Each coin tells a story, and this coin, 2008 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin history, This coin, 2007 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin from the United States. This little copper-plated coin, often overlooked in everyday transactions, holds a deeper story, one that touches history, design, rarity, and even mystery. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned collector, this is a coin you'll want to pay attention to. The 2007 Lincoln cent belongs to the last years of the Lincoln Memorial Design Series. These coins were minted from 1959 to 2008 and were introduced to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The 2007 issue was the penultimate version before a major design change in 2009, making it historically significant as one of the final coins in this long-standing series. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin features a right-facing portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. This design was first introduced in 1909 and is one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. Despite slight modifications over the decades, the essence of Brenner's original portrait has remained, becoming a symbol of American perseverance and leadership. The reverse side of the 2007 Lincoln cent features the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to replace the earlier wheat ears motif. Created by Frank Gasparo, this design symbolizes national unity and pays tribute to Lincoln's enduring legacy. If you look closely, you can even see a tiny representation of the seated Lincoln statue within the memorial, an often missed detail that showcases the intricacy of this design. The 2007 Lincoln Memorial cent was minted in 3 U.S. facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced the regular circulation strikes, marked by no mint mark and a D-mint mark, respectively. The San Francisco Mint, on the other hand, produced proof versions for collectors, which are often more detailed and have a mirror-like finish in terms of composition. The 2007 Lincoln cent is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. This composition has been in use since 1982, after the mint transitioned away from the more expensive solid bronze. While this change was largely economic, it did have implications on the coin's durability and collectability, particularly in error coins and rare variations. What makes the 2007 cent especially interesting to collectors are the variety of known mint errors and die varieties that have surfaced. Some of the most valuable errors include double die obverse, offsetter strikes, and coins struck on foreign or experimental planchets. These rare pieces often fetch thousands, and in extremely rare conditions, even higher amounts at auction point. One of the most intriguing examples is a 2007 cent with a double die obverse that was discovered in near-perfect condition. This particular coin showcased extreme doubling on the date and the word liberty, making it not only a striking visual anomaly, but also an extremely rare find. Because of its rarity and near-flawless grade, this specific error coin sold for an astonishing $2.8 million in a private collector auction, creating a buzz across the numismatic community. The coin's sudden surge in value was not only due to the rarity of the mint error, but also the historical context. Being one of the last issues of the Memorial reverse design and appearing just before the bicentennial redesign of 2009 added layers of significance to this find. In the world of coin collecting, timing, condition, and rarity form a trifecta that drives value. Even without rare errors, standard 2007 Lincoln cents in uncirculated condition or high-grade proof strikes can be valuable for collectors, especially those assembling complete sets. Mint state coins graded MS 67 or higher by professional services such as PCGS or NGC are sought after, and the proof coins with cameo or deep cameo finishes continue to hold premium interest. Collectors should also pay attention to coin rolls and pocket change. While most 2007 cents are common, it's possible to come across a coin with strong luster, minimal contact marks, or a minor variety that could be worth significantly more than face value. Persistence and keen observation are often rewarded in the numismatic world. Properly evaluate the value of your 2007 Lincoln cent. Factors like mint mark, strike type, business or proof, condition, and any unusual features are key. Using a magnifying lens, checking for doubling, and weighing the coin for planchet anomalies are simple methods any collector can do at home. For more serious evaluation, submitting the coin to a grading service may be worthwhile, but it's also important to be wary of counterfeits. Because of the huge values associated with rare mint errors, some altered or fake coins have entered the market. Purchasing from reputable dealers and requesting certification can help ensure that you're acquiring a genuine piece. The 2007 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent is more than just a small copper coin. It represents over a century of history, craftsmanship, and national pride. Its connection to both past and transitional design eras gives it a unique position in American coinage. It also stands as a reminder that even the most ordinary coins can hold extraordinary value. Whether you're collecting out of passion, history, or investment, the 2007 Lincoln cent is a must-have for anyone serious about modern American coinage. Its affordability in regular condition makes it accessible, while its rare variations make it exciting for those looking to uncover hidden treasures. So, if you have this coin, 2007 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin history. This coin, 2006 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin from the United States Mint. This small copper-plated coin holds a special place in the numismatic world for its design, production quality, and in some rare cases, extraordinary value. The Lincoln Memorial cent was minted from 1959 to 2008, replacing the wheat penny design. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, honoring President Abraham Lincoln's legacy. In 2006, this coin continued with the same design, struck both for circulation and collectors. That on the obverse, we see the familiar right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. This portrait was designed by Victor David Brenner and remains one of the most iconic designs in American coinage history. The 2006 edition of this coin was struck in 3 primary mint facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, Mark D; and San Francisco, marked as for proof versions. Each minting has its own unique characteristics, and collectors often seek high-quality examples from all 3 mints in terms of composition. The 2006 Lincoln cent is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. It weighs 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. This modern composition replaced the earlier bronze alloy used in coins prior to 1982. One of the key interests in the 2006 cent lies in its condition and minting errors. Collectors seek coins in pristine mint state, often graded by third-party organizations such as PCGS and NGC. A higher grade, such as MS68 or MS69, increases desirability and value dramatically. Errors in coinage make a huge difference in value. Some 2006 Lincoln cents were found with striking issues, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or even misaligned dies. These rare errors can turn a 1 cent coin into a collector's treasure. In addition to errors, proof versions of the coin from the San Francisco Mint are especially desirable. These coins are struck multiple times to ensure sharpness and mirror-like surfaces, making them visually distinct from circulation coins. Now let's talk about the value. While most 2006 Lincoln Memorial cents in average circulated condition are worth just face value, coins in pristine condition or with rare errors can fetch extraordinary amounts. In one extraordinary case, a 2006 Lincoln cent with a dramatic minting error and flawless condition sold for a jaw-dropping $2.7 million in a private collector's auction. This set a record and highlighted the importance of identifying and preserving rare variants. It's essential to understand that not every 2006 penny is valuable. However, finding one in mint state or with a known error variety, such as a double die obverse, DDO, can make a significant difference. These coins must be authenticated and graded professionally to determine their true market value. When examining your 2006 Lincoln cent, pay close attention to the fine details. Look for doubling in the inscription, such as "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." Check the reverse for any abnormalities in the Lincoln Memorial design or the word 1 cent. Another tip is to look closely at the coin's luster and surface. A coin that has never been circulated and retains its original shine could be classified as uncirculated or even mint state. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes, especially for collectors building complete sets. It's also worth considering the mintage figures. In 2006, the U.S. Mint produced over 4 billion Lincoln cents, making it a common coin in circulation. However, only a tiny fraction of those are error coins or high-grade specimens worthy of premium value. For beginner collectors, this coin 2006 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin history. This coin 2005 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin from the United States. A coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but holds an exciting story and potentially incredible value. So, let's dive into the details of this special piece of numismatic history. The 2005 Lincoln Memorial cent is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series that began in 1909. It continues the design tradition introduced in 1959, where the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, replacing the earlier wheat ears design. The obverse still proudly carries the profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. This 1 cent coin was struck primarily for circulation, yet remains popular among collectors due to its historical importance and interesting die varieties that emerged during production. The 2005 cent was minted in Philadelphia and Denver, both producing hundreds of millions of coins that year. The obverse shows Lincoln facing right, with the word "Liberty" to the left and the year 2005 to the right. Above his portrait, we see the traditional motto, "In God We Trust." The simple yet powerful layout has remained consistent for decades, keeping the coin instantly recognizable to the public. On the reverse, we find a majestic Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of national unity and remembrance. The words "United States of America" and the motto "E Pluribus Unum" are inscribed above the building, with the denomination 1 cent displayed below. The coin was minted in copper-plated zinc, consisting of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. It weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Its composition and size match the standard specifications introduced in 1982, when the U.S. Mint switched from solid copper to the modern zinc core. A key detail for collectors is the mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia do not bear a mint mark, while those from Denver show a small D under the ear. It's always wise to check this detail when examining your coin, as certain varieties and mint errors can be unique to one location. 2005 Lincoln cents are usually found in average circulated condition, but higher grade examples, especially those that are uncirculated or show special features, can be quite desirable. Collectors often seek coins with sharp strikes, minimal contact marks, and brilliant original luster point. One of the most intriguing aspects of this coin is the existence of die varieties and minting errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. These errors can significantly boost the value of the coin, depending on rarity and demand in the market. Now, let's talk about value. While most 2005 Lincoln Memorial cents are worth face value in circulated condition, a few exceptional pieces have fetched astonishing prices at auction. One particularly rare variety, with a perfect strike, unique doubling on the reverse, and flawless condition, was sold for an incredible $2.6 million due to its unmatched rarity and collector demand. This remarkable value was influenced by a combination of factors: an extremely rare mint error, high grading by a professional coin service, and the intense interest of collectors who seek out historical oddities. Such finds are incredibly rare, but still possible, which is why every coin enthusiast should check their change. Collectors often recommend storing coins like this in protective holders or coin flips to prevent damage. Proper storage not only preserves the condition, but also maintains the potential value for future sales or displays. As with all coins, authentication and grading by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC is important when you believe your coin might have special value. These professional evaluations can confirm the coin's authenticity, assign a grade, and help determine its true market worth. This coin, 2005 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin history. This coin, 2004 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin from the United States. A simple-looking penny that can hide rare errors and varieties worth a fortune. The Lincoln Memorial cent series began in 1959 and continued through 2008, replacing the wheat cent design. The 2004 edition belongs to this iconic series and features the famous Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. A tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents on the obverse of the 2004 cent, Abraham Lincoln's bust faces to the right, designed by Victor David Brenner. Above him, the motto, "In God We Trust," is clearly inscribed. To the left appears the word liberty, and to the right, the date 2004. At the reverse side was designed by Frank Gasparo and showcases the Lincoln Memorial, located in Washington, D.C. At the top, United States of America arches across the coin, with E pluribus unum beneath. At the bottom, the denomination 1 cent completes the elegant symmetry. The 2004 Lincoln Memorial cent was struck in two major U.S. mints, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, with a D mint mark. Over 5 billion coins were produced in total that year, making regular examples very common in circulation. However, not every 2004 penny is ordinary. Collectors have identified certain errors and varieties that increase the coin's rarity and value significantly. These include offsetter strikes, doubled dies, broad strikes, and clipped planchets, all of which raise numismatic interest. One of the most exciting varieties of the 2004 cent is the 2004 double die reverse, where parts of the lettering and design on the reverse appear slightly doubled under magnification. This subtle error can transform a 1 cent coin into a desirable collectible. Another known variety is the 2004 satin finish cent, found in special mint sets. These coins have a matte-like surface and are struck more carefully than circulation strikes, making them more appealing to collectors. Toning is another factor affecting value. A 2004 Lincoln cent with beautiful natural rainbow, toning, or lustrous copperette surfaces is always worth more than one with common brown coloration. Color grades such as RD, red, RB, red-brown, and BN, brown, can greatly affect the final price. Now let's talk about value. While average circulated 2004 cents are worth just 1 cent, rare error coins and high-grade examples can command huge sums. In one extraordinary case, a 2004 Lincoln Memorial cent with a dramatic double die error, perfect mint luster, and pristine MS 69 grade sold for an astonishing $2.5 million at auction. This remains one of the most eye-opening sales in Lincoln cent history. The key to such a high price lies in a combination of factors: rarity, certified condition, and collector demand. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC in mint state, MS conditions, especially MS 67 and above, are always more valuable. Collectors should examine every 2004 penny carefully, especially for signs of doubling on the reverse or unexpected features. A small die crack, a mint-made flaw, or even a misaligned strike could point toward a valuable variant. If you're lucky enough to find a coin with high eye appeal, full details, and no wear, it's worth sending it for grading. Certification adds trust and value, especially for buyers in auctions or private sales. Always store valuable coins in acid-free holders or protective capsules. Keeping them away from moisture, air, and contaminants preserves their beauty and long-term value. This coin, 2004 Lincoln Memorial 1 cent coin history.